What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Mike's Travels and Cents, where I go over points and travel strategies, and more importantly, how not to go broke while enjoying it all. If that sounds good to you, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future content. And if you find some value in this video, smash the like button to let me know. But with that out of the way, let's get into today's video. The American Express Platinum card just isn't for you, more than likely. Let me explain. A lot of YouTubers and bloggers have made exhaustive amounts of content, with the spreadsheets and trying to find break-even points or value the many credits and programs or statuses that you get with the American Express Platinum card, but it's pointless. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to be the one to tell everybody, but it's pointless. It just is. Let me explain. First, the American Express Platinum card is a luxury travel card. And so that we can, kind of move forward on this with a definition in mind, let's define luxury really quickly. The state of great comfort and extravagant living. As you may have noticed, there's nothing in the definition that says value or practicality. I mean, damn, it even has the word extravagant in it. And I don't think I really need to go into the definition of that word. So right off the bat, this card isn't for value squeezers, the penny pinchers, the people that are going to be mulling over every aspect of this card to try and get their value. And let's not forget that this card is more than just a card in and of itself. It's also a stepping stone for the American Express Centurion card, which is a card that's held by millionaires and billionaires. I don't think I really need to spell this out, but the spending habits and spending amounts for a millionaire and a billionaire is way different than somebody making $70,000, hell, even $80,000 a year. And I'll be coming up with a video very soon on why spending amounts are really important for credit card companies. And it'll further show you why this is really significant, but that's for another time. And so looking at the travel aspects of the luxury travel card, and you'll further see why this card just really isn't for everybody. And you'll see a lot of YouTubers kind of explaining how this card really isn't for swiping, it's more for the benefits, the credits and all the lounge access that you get. But if you're somebody that this card is actually made for, celebrities, millionaires that move across the country a lot, billionaires, those people probably actually swipe this card a whole lot. So I think, again, if you're the kind of person that this card was made for, you probably swipe this card and get a lot more use out of this card on a fairly regular basis than the average person. See, the next thing I want to look at is the American Express Travel Portal. Now, everybody knows the American Express Travel Portal is Oh, right. The American Express Travel Portal is only inflated at the economy and budget level. But see, if you're somebody that's flying first class or business class or trying to book at these luxury hotels, it's actually really good value. In some cases, you're even saving money. Let's take a look at some examples. All right, here we are looking at some examples. Now, I accidentally deleted the video, so I re-recorded just with the audio, so bear with me. But we have a one-way, one-passenger economy flight from New York to San Francisco on Friday, March 27th. And all these parameters will stay the same except for the class of service. So first we're looking at this economy flight, and we're looking at the Delta flight specifically, 9 p.m. to 12:52 a.m. nonstop. And we see that price is $132 when we're just going through the Google flights. But then we get to American Express Travel Portal, and we see that same flight at $166. Now, that is what everybody comes to expect from the American Express Travel Portal, those inflated prices, and where you're really not really getting good value at the economy level. But let's see what else there is. So, looking at the same route, same dates, the only difference is we're now looking at business class. And looking at that JetBlue, which is the cheapest price, and we have $549 for a nonstop business class flight through Google. But if we go to the American Express Travel Portal, we see that same flight is now $548, a dollar cheaper. There you go, American Express, saving us those dineros. Let's keep looking, and now we're at the first class. This actual flight was a little bit further down, so I can't bring it up. But just know that it's the same date, same route. It's just a little bit further down. So here we have this first class flight at $826, and this is departing at 3:55 and landing at 11:42 at its final destination on Delta. $826, right? And it's through Google. But once we finally get to American Express, we see that same flight is actually $670, which is 20% in savings for the exact same flight. Now, you won't get this, flying economy. That shows you who this travel portal is actually geared towards. It's for the premium cabins. It's not for people trying to fly economy. Now, let's look at some hotel examples. So here we have the Fairmont San Francisco, which, if you can see, the final price comes out to $438.94. And if you look at the same hotel on the American Express travel portal, you'll see that the final price actually comes out to $438.94. Ignore the blue box, which is supposed to draw your attention. It's not $406. You actually have $32 additional dollars due at the hotel. So you would think, okay, well, it's just about even, right? Except it's not, because this is Fine Hotels and Resorts. This isn't a regular booking. So going back to the hotel's actual site, and you'll see that they try and nickel and dime you a little bit for these kind of elite benefits in the step 3 enhance step. When you're actually going through the booking, they'll charge you $75 for guaranteed late checkout by 1 and $150 for guaranteed late checkout by 3 p.m. And you get $200 food and beverage credit per stay for $160 per night. And mind you, these are all per night charges. But if we go to American Express travel portal, and you'll see that because this hotel is part of the Fine Hotels and Resorts, you get a room upgrade upon arrival, daily breakfast for 2 people, guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout, noon check-in when available, complimentary Wi-Fi, and a $100 food and beverage credit to be used during your stay. Now, mind you that $100 is one time, but you get all of this on top of having the same nightly rate just for booking through the American Express travel portal. So in this instance, you're actually saving a bunch of money and getting a whole lot more value just by booking through American Express travel portal. Now, mind you, again, this isn't something that middle-class people would usually be willing to pay for one night, let alone multiple nights. But this is something that, if you're the type of person that's booking 4 or 5-star hotels on a regular, this is something you take advantage of on the regular. So the next point I'd like to make is, look who got the card. Dave Hansen from Hey There, Dave here, who's one of the biggest advocates of no annual fee cards, got the American Express Platinum card, which is one of the cards with the highest annual fee. Dave has already stated that he's willing to pay for a lot of the benefits and perks of this card, which is a break from the norm for most YouTubers who get in this card because they wouldn't be willing to pay for most of these things. Not only that, but if you listen to a lot of Dave's content, you can tell that he is financially well off. He's already retired, and he's really just into investing as a thing to do. I mean, he started his black card video off with, I've always wanted a talk show studio, so I built one. This is the target demographic for this card. People that already have high spend, that are very, very financially well off, not just financially surviving or financially okay, but people that are borderline or already living in luxury. This is the target demographic for this card. So, all in all, this video wasn't made to discourage anybody or make anybody feel poor or anything. So if anything, I hope it encourages you to make more money and be the kind of person that American Express wants you to be for their platinum card. But in all seriousness, the only reason I even have the card is because I'm active duty and the fee is waived for me. There's no way with my current lifestyle and financial status that I would be able to justify having this card, especially when you're talking about people that have multiple credit cards and are paying multiple credit card fees. For most people, I think it just makes sense to hit the sign-up bonus for this card, maybe pay the annual fee once, and then downgrade to the American Express Gold card, which I think is a really good card, and I'll be making a video on that at some other time. But yeah, just let me know, are you a middle-class citizen who feels that you're getting true value from this card? Let me know. Start the discussion down in the comments below. But remember, the one thing more important than your points is your money, and the one thing more important than your money is your time. But until next time, peace.